contrary to what the weather is saying today, it's a little chilly. It is springtime. So I haven't had a lot of time to make videos or really go in depth in anything. The videos that you've seen were planned ahead of time and kind of thrown together. But I wanted to take you on a quick tour of what we're doing around here right now. See that hammock back there? That's what I'm getting ready to do right now. Got him some nice green beans today, huh? I switched back to Crocs because it's been freezing in April. Fun. Go back. So this is typical behavior for a buck that really wants to breed. I've given him food, I've given him water. He's of breeding age now. And he is going crazy. Every time I come out here, he's ready to breed. Our little quail friends are doing well. We're getting ready to separate them. They have gotten a little bit more wild since we got them. Everyone got green beans today. You might remember this open cage right here. Luke, our blue Rex buck, was in that cage, and we actually sold him. So we're down to 2 breeding rabbits right now, and I'm praying to the Lord above that nothing happens to either one of them before I can get a litter out of them. But as you know, we're downsizing because we're not doing meat rabbits anymore, but we are still selling breeding stock and keeping whatever doesn't sell for our freezer. Now in the hutch next to them, right here, we have our quail, and now I'm going to take this new hutch that's empty and separate my A&M quail from my Japanese quail. They're all Coturnics, and then we'll have some breeding pens for them. Now on this one right here, I'm going to build a little run off of the side of it, and then I haven't still decided what I'm going to do with that. I guess I might build a run off the other side of that one. We've kept our chickens cooped up for the past few days, and today's the first day they've been out. We've been liming our yard, and so we kept them up. And even on the first day, they found an old rabbit hutch to lay their eggs in. We limed our backyard this past week in preparation for grass seed. Children playing in the background. You can see over here, right there, there's some more of those creeping Charlie. If we let it grow up enough, this whole backyard will be full of them. And it's really pretty, but it's very shallow rooted. So that's why our yard looks like this, because we don't have, when we bought it, we don't have a lot of actual grass, deep-rooted grass in the backyard from the previous owners. And so now we're kind of tasked with planting that ourselves. So that's our next step when we have time and when it rains again. What? What do you want? I don't have anything. Huh? Butterball, I hear you. I do. You're hungry. You want your food now, right? Yeah. We took a tree down this weekend, and all the little trees around it. It was just a flowering tree, but the winter took it. The snow we had this winter was not kind to us. So we now have, it was up by our fence near our trash cans, this nice open space. We also got a lot of our next winter's wood stacked for next winter instead of doing it in the fall or colder months, even though it's still a little chilly right now. We got it done now. All of this wood, the wood that's behind it was here. The wood that's in front of it was actually stacked over by the fence. So we took the time to do that this weekend. We separated our really dry wood from wood that was wet a few months ago. Now it's seasoned up pretty good over the winter. It's not, you know, it'll be seasoned up by next winter. But we wanted to keep that separate so we know what to use first. It's really important to use dry wood to burn, and it's important to have it like this, not in big logs all the time, because if you're not burning dry wood, then you're gonna get creosote and stuff in your chimney. In the past 8 years of us having a wood stove, we've never had to clean our chimney out. We've burned it so hot and burnt the best wood that we could that it has cleaned itself, and ultimately that's what your chimney's going to do. We'll look down in it every year and make sure it's okay. So there's our stack of wood. All of this this part right here we cut and stacked by ourselves. The wood behind it is a load that's left over from last year. We did order some wood last year, but the rest of it is stuff that we've picked up off job sites and stuff and just split it and cut it and stacked it ourselves. Our trees are blooming. My kale is coming up really nicely. I do need to weed through this, obviously, but it is coming up really nice. We've had rain and snow and all kinds of stuff, and it's doing great. You can also see I've got some cabbage over there too. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's doing well. Our little cabbages. This is in the same bed. I actually planted beets in this large area right here. Planted those in the ground, got them in. They're doing really well. We should have a pretty big harvest of those this year. Back here are my peas. You can see some have already attached themselves. The rest are trying to find their way, and they will. They're doing really great. Over here this year on the other side of this bed will be green beans. Probably be able to fit probably about 4. I don't know, maybe only 3 plants there, but we'll see. Our little violets are all over the place, all over our yard. These are also medicinal. I posted a thing on it the other day, so definitely check that out on Facebook. Let them grow. Not only are they pretty, but they're useful. Lots of dandelions around our yard. Always have. It's on the edge of my garden. These are great uses for these. Just type in dandelion on Pinterest and you're going to get all kinds of awesome things. They also make great tinctures, which we're going to make out of them in the next couple weeks. In pure homestead fashion, I planted carrots here in one of my most recent videos, thinking they would be okay. I did plant carrots early another year and they came up fine, but 2 days after planting the carrots we had snow and lots of frost for like a week straight. So I decided to go ahead and take my carrots. They didn't grow at all. I gave them 2 weeks. Actually more than that. They didn't grow at all. They didn't even sprout up. And so I went ahead and planted onions in this one. Now I know I'm a little late on the onion train, but I'm figuring we can get some nice fall crop out of it. I've probably got about 40 onion bulbs in here. Yellow onions. So we'll see what comes of it. We have eggs galore. Like, this isn't even all of them. I've used up a lot of them yesterday for egg salad and hard-boiled eggs. But I got the idea. I think I might try it today. I think I'm going to make some pickled eggs, which I've never actually made before. I've had them, but I've never made them. And my husband loves them. So maybe we'll try to make those today. I saw on Instagram over at the Pratt Family Homestead, she has some that she makes, and so they're so pretty. I think I might try it. My husband found these beautiful ferns on sale at, I guess it was Home Depot. And they are huge and gorgeous, and you got them for like $5 each. They were on sale on clearance. So they're out here trying to warm up to the Virginia air. Also got my pepper plants out here. They have hardened off sufficiently. My herbs are growing over there like weeds. And then there's the tomato plants. They were outside hardening off. In fact, I thought they had hardened off, but I was wrong. We must have had a pretty good frost last night. You can see some of the leaves are wilted. But it looks a lot better than it did when I first brought it inside. So they've perked right back up. But I'm going to have to transplant these pretty soon. But it goes against the theory that you have to transplant them as soon as they come up. Because look how big these guys are. I mean, they're huge. And they're in a little tiny shallow pan. Of course, my husband says it looks like we're growing pot. But I promise you they're tomatoes. You can hear my music in the background, but oh well. We scored some pretty flipping amazing antiques this week. I'm most excited about this one. It's an old camera. This is a box full of old cameras. And this one is in pristine condition. So I'm not selling it, but it's worth a lot. We scored some awesome old washboards too. Some of them are the glass ones. They're really cool. We got this old crate. Both of these old crates, actually. Yes, that is a bowl full of old mason jar rings and lids. These lids, these are the old ones. They have the glass tops. They actually came from my grandmother's attic. And we got lots of old blue jars too. Those are also from the antique find we got this week. I'm super excited about. That's what's happening here. This is what's happening now. I have missed my hammock, and I know it's hard to watch when you have a background in the back. I'll watch all these videos where people are swinging or in their hammocks. I'm like, I can't watch you. And I'm one of those people now, but hope you guys enjoyed what's going on around here. It's not a lot, but it takes up a lot of our time. Homeschooling is almost finished. We should be done probably the beginning of May or mid-May. And then Summertime will begin soon, so hope you guys are having a great time. Happy homesteading.